Welcome to Dumb People on Twitter Getting Owned by Smart People on Twitter, Volume 6. Today's dumb person, Madison Cawthorn, representative from North Carolina. Today's smart person, Ted Lieu, representative from California. Dumb person, it's time Facebook, Twitter, Google, Amazon, all these big tech companies started answering for their crimes. The First Amendment isn't a suggestion. Smart person, dear Representative Cawthorn, no wonder the Naval Academy rejected you, and then you lied about it. You don't even know that the First Amendment limits the powers of government, not corporations. My staff will send you a copy of the Constitution. I suggest you read it.
Did your history teacher tell you that the first thing humans ever launched into space was a little silver ball called Sputnik? Well, they were wrong. In the 50s, the United States realized that nuclear weapon tests were giving people an unacceptable amount of cancer, so they decided to start testing nuclear weapons underground. They called this Operation Plumbbob, but the first nuclear weapon detonated 500 feet underground sent a geyser of radioactive fire into the sky. For the second test, they decided to weld a 1-ton iron cap over the top of the hole, but the physicist in charge of the tests told them it wouldn't work. And he was right, as physicists usually are. The high-speed camera at 1,000 frames per second caught only one frame of the iron cap being yeeted into space at least 66 kilometers per second, more than 5 times the escape velocity of Earth. Some people think it was vaporized by the atmosphere, but the physicist in charge of the test says it's still out there, orbiting the sun.
Tech Things I Learned from an 8-Year-Old, Part 10. This little piece of advice is going to blow your mind because it's so freaking simple. Are you tired of ads always interrupting your YouTube videos or your child's YouTube videos? There's always some 5-second ad that you have to wait for and then skip to finally enjoy your video, or you're watching a video and there's an ad in the middle. There's got to be a better way. And there is. A period. That's it. One syllable, one word. Period. At the end of your link. Okay, so here's video. It has an ad. There's the link. Okay. All right, so same link. I'm going to put a period. Refresh the video. And there is no freaking ads. Where do you learn this?
I did not know that you could breathe in the shower.
Fuck me, love. What kind of showers you been taking? German ones?
So something really rad happened at the Walgreens today. I drove up minding my own business, and then I saw a group of protesters or somebody, and they were chanting that they all got vaccinated. I was then approached by one of the vaccinated cheerleader squad, I don't really know, King Karen. Are you vaccinated yet? You can get it right inside. You know, I'm gonna have a little fun. I'm a jokester, and I went, nah, I'm immune. I can't get it. Don't ever say that to these people. I then have a line of Karens yelling at me, going, there's no one that's immune. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. They know. The main leader, the boss, the red dragon of the Karens comes up to me and he goes, why do you think you're immune? Joking around, I said, I eat ass, lots of it. Body's a petri dish and just fends it right off. At that exact same moment, there was an elderly man and his wife coming out, overheard this, and he busts laughing. I walk past the angry group of Karens, and then the old man stops me before I get to the door. And he says this, I've been eating keister since the Korean War. Ain't nothing killed us, brother. So if you eat butt, you can't get COVID.
My favorite trope of fake science communication is, scientists are keeping this from us. Man, scientists can't shut the fuck up. Like, they want to tell you everything and no one will listen to them. They just want they want to tell you how cool stuff is. That's all they want to do. The only reason they'd be keeping something from you is because their paper hasn't been published yet and they're waiting for a thing that they need to wait for ethically before they tell you about it. They want to tell you so bad.
Your resume says you went to Stanford?
Yeah, Stanford Middle. Go Cows.
So you don't even have a high school diploma?
Well, nah, I mean, I've been doing stuff, since then, but nah.
Yet you applied for a job at NASA.
Yeah, bro, that's why I wore your merch. I love, the space stuff.
We typically hire physicists.
That's your problem, man. You got like a bunch of squares stuffed inside the box, but sometimes you need a circle to get things rolling, you know? What do you think you would do here, dumb guy? Dumb guy? Yeah, you just tell me what you're working on, and maybe I'll find an answer that you nerd physicists wouldn't think of. Yeah. All right, dumb guy. Speed of light travel. So you can make like a fulcrum, like my fingertips and my elbow both move at the same time, but the fingertips travel way further, so they're going faster. My God. You're hired.
What's a random historical domino effect you absolutely love?
Here we go again. First major roads in Europe had deep ruts cut into them from Roman war chariots. Like this. So if you didn't want to wreck your wagon, you would have to build your wagon so that the wheels would fit between these ruts. That width was determined by the width of two horses standing side by side. Fast forward to the 19th century, the first railroads are being built. The people building the railroads are the same people who built wagons, still using the Roman specifications for width. The first railroads in America were built by English railroad engineers. Super fast forward, when NASA was designing the rockets for the space program, they designed them in Utah and they had to be transported to Florida by train, which meant the rockets had to fit on the train cars and through any tunnels that the railroad might pass through. Which means when NASA was designing the rockets for the space program, they had to design them to fit on a cart the width of two horses standing side by side. So yeah, now you know. If you're new here, hi. If you're not new, hey, missed ya. Hit the plus thing.